peligro. Hay drogas y policía. And I said, did you say drugs and police and big waves? I'm in. So I kept driving down Baja California. I was with a girl. She has blonde hair and her name's Jewel. And she is from a place called Homer, Alaska. And we drove down there and we ended up going out on a boat with some federales. And they confiscated tons of weed. They took us out ostensibly to go whale watching. But then they found these drug smugglers back before you could buy weed at the Apple store in La Mesa. And so we're on this boat. And then if you type into Google Jewel drug bust photos, you'll see pictures of us where we ended up on this drug bust. And I grabbed the guitar and Jewel said, do the thing where you make up the song, like the song you made for Amber Rubarth and Carissa that time. And I go, what are you talking about? And she goes, the time you did it in 2024. And I go, but this is only 1994. And she goes, I know, I've been time traveling. I go, how are you time traveling? She goes, I became unstuck in time like Billy Pilgrim in the book Slaughterhouse-Five. And I go, I've become unstuck in time too. And then she looked at me and I go, Marty, get my flux capacitor. And that's when I knew I was going to write a hit song. And the hit song just poured out of me. Just poured out of me. Little did I know this song would pay the bills the rest of my life. I didn't know it would sell 15 million records. I hear the clock at 6 a.m. I feel so far from where I've been. I got my eggs, I got my pancakes too. Got my maple syrup, everything but you. I break the yolks, make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off of the mirror, don't leave the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long. Even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. I called my mom, but she was out for a walk. I consoled a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk. Picked up the paper, it was more bad news. More hearts being broken, more people being used. Put on my coat in the pouring rain. I saw a movie, but it wasn't the same. 'Cause it was happy, man, I was sad. It made me miss you, oh so bad, 'cause dreams last for so long. Even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. It was at this point Jewel said, should we write a bridge? And I was like, yes, let's go to the A minor 7, since we're in the key of C. So check this out. I go about my business and I'm doing fine. Besides, what would you say if I had you on the line? Same old story, not much to say. Hearts are broken every day. Oh yeah. So little did I know that this song would sell that many records, and Jewel would ask me to be in the video with her, not wearing a shirt, rubbing her face from behind her like this. I didn't know in 1996, wherever I walked around in the United States, I could be in a shopping mall getting some Mrs. Fields cookies, and somebody would see me and go, that's the dude from the Jewel video. One time I was at a San Diego Chargers game, and they were playing the Raiders, and it was a home game in San Diego, and there was always a bunch of fights because the Raiders fans and Chargers fans hated each other, and they would cut off beer sales after the third quarter. And I was standing there in line, and there was 3 Hells Angels, and one of them had a girlfriend, and they were tough looking. And the girlfriend looked at me, and I went, oh no, I know what's about to happen. I saw her whisper to the lead Hells Angel, and the guy turned around and he goes, that is the dude from the Jewel video. And he goes to me, listen, it's 1996, but in 2024, you're going to be at Rancho La Puerta. Listen, Kai Welch is going to be falling in love with a girl named Annie. She's going to have a chance to come there, but she's going to be going to a wedding in Temecula. You've got to get a message to Kai Welch that Annie needs to come there too so they can be together at Rancho La Puerta. And make sure you get Amber to get Valerie June to come, because she's amazing. And you damn well better make sure Jamie Harris is here. Or as my wife Sharon calls her, Jamie Lee Curtis Harris. And make sure she brings her beautiful partner, Mary Gauthier. Don't forget, everything is depending on this. And you damn well better bring Devin Gilfildy. And if you get a chance to be alone with him, feel those biceps. And I was like, how do you know all this too? And the Hells Angel guy goes, because I'm like you, man. Now sign my old lady's breast. That's what he said to me. And I was like, I don't want to. You'll shank me, Mr. Hells Angel. He said, I say do it. And you know how I got him to change his mind? I said, let's play 20 questions. And he said, what's 20 questions? And I said, you just got 20 questions to guess what the word is that's hidden on this piece of paper. And there was 3 dudes behind me from Kentucky. And they go, we'll play 20 questions. So I said, okay, write down a word or our words. And the dude from Kentucky wrote down donkey dick. I was like, I guess that's what we'll go with. And first, is it edible? And then the dude from Kentucky goes, I guess it is. And the second Hells Angel goes, is it donkey dick? And then they said, make sure Carissa's involved in this now. So anyways, we ended up playing this at Woodstock 99. It was amazing. And when I got out of Woodstock 99, the riots were starting. And I went to a bar, and it was about this many people in it. And there was a girl, and she was doing a cover version of You Were Meant For Me in 1996, and she nailed it. Except she didn't say you were meant for me. When she got to the chorus, she said, you were made for me, and I was made for you. And I was having an existential crisis. I thought, should I correct her? It was really quiet like this. And I had had just enough alcohol because I was still drinking back then. I haven't had a drink in 19 years, by the way. But I want you guys to drink. Cheers. So I thought, do I correct her? And it was all quiet. And then she does it again. She goes, you were made for me. And I was made for you. And I was like, I gotta correct her. So when it was quieter, I go, meant. And everybody in the bar looked back at me and she goes, what? And I go, it's you were meant for me, not you were made for me. And then she says, no, it's not. It's you were made for me. And then I go, I'm pretty sure it's you were meant for me. And then the whole crowd turned around and looked at me and they go, she's right. It's you were made for me. And then I go, no, it's not. I wrote the fucking song. And then they all start laughing at me and they go, ha, 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 ha. And then the security guard came up and he goes, excuse me, sir, you're going to have to leave. And he threw me out. And I said, one day you'll see me on Rancho La Puerta after you idiots get out of jail from storming the Capitol. I'm ready. brush my teeth, I put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick a book up, I turn the sheets down, I take a drink and a good look around. I put on my PJs and I hop into bed. I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. I tell myself it'll all be alright. I shouldn't think anymore tonight. Big ending before we go to dinner. I want everybody involved in this. Kai,
Okay.
maybe some of the people that are playing here will come up and sing harmony with me, like Amber and Kai.
Yeah.
And maybe Mary Gauthier and Jamie.